Hello and welcome back to Dragon Quest Wall Tutorials. I am KohitsuGZ, and in this video we are actually going to be doing a weapon breakdown. This is going to be a weapon breakdown of the Inferno Wand right here on my Armamentalist. So this is a weapon that I've actually been wanting for quite some time now. This is I believe it's the only main Gira spell-based weapon. There are other weapons that actually do have like Gira-based spells, such as Geostaff, but they're not as powerful as this particular one. This one is devoted completely to Gira-based spells. So this was featured in the Inferno Siblings Event back in late January, early February of this year. So this is a very good weapon. It's just, I just got it pretty much from the Revival Fukubiki from this past event. So here with this, I'm going to break it down. Here also I have the actual chest piece. So for this, this is actually going to be the Flaming Raiment. So this is actually going to have plus 5% to Gira spell damage, plus 2% Gira damage if you are an Armamentalist. It also has 5% to Shadow resistance, Dormant resistance, and Jibadia resistance as well. So yeah, this weapon is actually going to be good. It doesn't actually have a whole lot of abilities itself. So only 4. Maybe only 1 or 2. 2 of them are actually unique to this, or maybe even 3 are unique to this weapon. But taking a look at the souls that I have here, I'm going to be using the Elite Orgadamira soul, not the Mega Monster soul, but it gives me plus 5% to spell damage and then plus 5% to Gira spell damage. Then I'm going to have Dark Lord Hadler, plus 7% to spell damage, plus 10% to Gira spell damage. Then here, Bazuzu, plus 3% to spell damage, plus 5% to Gira spell damage. And then here, the Tropical Drago, that's going to give me plus 3% to spell damage, and then plus 7% to Gira spell damage. So this is actually going to work out well. For Soul Pearls, I'm going to have this one right here. So plus 7% to Gira damage, and then plus 2% to spell crit damage, or spell crit rate. Then the exact same one for this particular Soul Pearl as well. So yeah, this should actually work out well. So I'm actually going to get into this video. So let's see, finding an enemy, not hard. So let's see, right here. So in this case, I'm gonna go straight ahead to my Armamentalist, so see you soon. Okay, so now that we're at my Armamentalist, going with the first ability of this particular weapon, that's going to be right over here. So Piorimu. So it costs 16 MP, and what it does is that it raises the agility of all party members like this. So like that. So an ability like that would be beneficial mainly in an elite enemy battle. In a Mega Monster battle, your characters all go first, but in an elite enemy battle, sometimes the elite enemy actually cuts in between your characters. So something like that would actually work in that particular battle. But moving on to the next ability. Okay, so in this case, we're going to have magic boost. So that's going to be right here, cost 17 MP. So what this does is that it raises the power of an ally's offensive magic spells. So like this. So this is somewhat similar to Magical Awakening, which is done by the Sage right here. But Magical Awakening only works on the Sage himself. He can't put it on other people or other characters. So like that, and it gives you plus 2 to your offensive magic spells. Okay, so moving on to the next ability, that's going to be the, let's see, right over here. Oh, yes, we have it right here. So that's going to be the Sennetsu Begidogon, which kind of can translate to Shivering Begidogon or Flash Begidogon. So with this one, with the Flames from Hell, or with Flames of Hell, this spell does a great amount of spell damage, or Gira spell damage to all enemies, so gonna be like this. So that actually did some pretty good damage right there, and I did get a force break. So moving on to the next part. Okay, so the final ability of this weapon is going to be right here. This is going to be Grand Inferno, so it costs 26 MP. So with this one, Grand Inferno, so with an eruption of flame from the land, this spell does a great amount of damage to one character, so that's going to be gear-based spell damage. So that's going to be like this. Yep, and that character is down. So yeah, that's actually going to be everything from that particular weapon. So not a whole lot of varying abilities, but the abilities that it does have is actually very good, especially for Gita-based attacks. Kind of very similar to that, and also like this. So pretty much, yeah, it's a great addition to this party. So having this particular weapon actually rounds out my Gita-based team. So before I was using the Baroque Edge, that was okay, but I really needed a spell-based Gita weapon. So having this now in my party actually really completes my Gira team. So I have the Raging Flame Flash Claw, the Dark Champion's Dragon Whip on my Ranger, and now I have the Inferno Wand on my Armamentalist. So this is actually probably, most likely this team is stronger than my Shadow team, definitely. And this is probably my strongest team in general, just because of the varying weapons, and they're all very good ones that do good damage, especially the Raging Flame Flash Claw. And the Inferno Wand actually does help with damage as well. So yes, so definitely this weapon, if you have it, definitely use it in battles. What I might do is I actually might use this team against the Scarab King again. The main reason for that is that at the first time I made a Gita-based video for the Scarab King, I actually wasn't really using a lot of physical technique damage-based attacks. So if you remember, the Scarab King is actually resistant to weapons-based damage, and pretty much weak to spell damage and physical technique damage. So pretty much with my Battlemaster and my Ranger, I'll be using physical technique damage with their weapons, and then with the Armamentalist, I'll be using spell base. So that can actually be very good battle to do again. But with that said, I'm going to end this video here. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. If you would like to see more, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.